Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Mad as a Goat. Today I want to talk about dietary restrictments. You know, these labels people put on themselves. I'm a vegetarian, I'm vegan, I only eat meat. Whatever the case may be, I fucking hate this behavior. It's fucking annoying. And there's no way you can tell me there's something progressive about it. Like tell me that a vegan person is so much smarter than everyone else because they don't eat animals and they don't eat any byproducts of animals. Oh, we're so intelligent. Yeah, you're only stuck in the fucking 1850s, you fucking moron. The reason why people like meat, sugars, fast food, everything, why they like it, because it's goddamn there. We are very lucky in the first world. We are so fucking fortunate. All these luxuries. So many, I can't even list them, there's that many. We are so fucking lucky, and you're going to turn around and say that you're better than us because you choose to not enjoy them? And look, let's get one thing straight. Humans have been eating meat for fucking ever, okay? The first humans would have been eating meat and would have also used the skins of animals for clothing because we didn't have your Louis Vuitton or Kmart back then, okay? Let's be fucking realistic about this. Do you think people, the first humans, the primitive humans, alright, they don't think as logically as we do, they're not as advanced as we are in this current age, but they still function. And how did they function? By eating whatever was available. They would have ate all the lettuces that were there at the time if they were there. I'm not really that knowledgeable in culinary things like that. But anyway, you know, they would have eaten everything, including meat. And also, our digestive system is used very greatly by meat. Think about it. You get a bit of pork. Okay, you get 2 slices of pork on your plate, you eat that stuff. You don't really understand that with the 8 hours it does take to be processed, how much fucking fuel you can get off that. If you're in the desert and all you get is 2 slices, thinly sliced bits of pork, right? Nicely cooked, maybe with a little bit of crackle, that could power your body for maybe 20 days if you have water. That's fucking amazing. Meat is good for us within moderation. See, I hate these dietary restrictions because people think, oh, it makes you healthier by just completely cutting it out. It shows how fucking lazy these people are. You know what you have to do? Moderate, you fucker. Be responsible, okay? And if you can't be responsible, admit to yourself and don't be so pretentious and say that, well, I can't restrict myself. Okay? Fat people say it all the time. Why are you big? Well, I have trouble with food or a glandular problem. You gotta take things into consideration. But you know what I'm saying? You just completely restrict it and say you're better. I think I'm actually more intelligent than you vegan and vegetarian idiots because I eat everything. Whatever is available, whatever is going to sustain me, whatever's good for me at that time is what I eat. And I have a pretty slim build with a little bit of muscle. Not something that many of you vegetarians and vegans can say because, you know, milk, fat. Oh, fat is bad for you. Fat will kill you. The body needs fat, you fucking moron. It builds muscle. It's good for the brain. It's good, even in moderation, good for the heart. You fucking need it. It's good for you, okay? Also, meat. Brilliant. So many nutrients. So many things like helping to, you know, heal. That's something as simple as healing. You know, meat, there's nutrients that come from meat that help you heal. That's why I can get cuts and abrasions all the time. You know, I'm a very clumsy person. I'm falling over all the time. No stitches ever. I've had like a beer bottle thrown at my hand. You can't really see it anymore, but there's a little scar down there. And, you know, it's cut up my hand a little bit. Most people have to go to the doctors and get some stitches. Not a problem. Because I have a healthy diet. My skin is quite robust. And also my bones are really robust. There's a ledge right here right now. And I can smack my hand. You heard that. That was a fucking loud, that wasn't a pussy hit. Smack. Didn't feel it. Why? Tough skin, tough bones, tough nerves. I felt that it happened. It didn't hurt because I have a good diet and I have enough salts, fats, sugars, and all the nutrients that you could think of. Maybe a little bit more vitamin D would help, but that's not to do with food. That's more to do with, you know, being a loner. Now, the most annoying thing, and I talked about this before, is the restriction of the diet. There are people in the world who have very limited choices on what they can eat. You've seen it on the World Vision ads where all they got is rice. They're thankful for rice. How many of us look at rice and go, oh man, I'm having rice. I have food, I'm going to live, I have a chance to survive. Not many of us look at it like that, but there are some people who do. And if they saw some pork, some lettuce, some watermelon, whatever the case may be, fruit, vegetables, meat, everything, they would have a fucking blast and be thankful for it. But you in your first world, pretentious world think you're better because you don't use animal products. They're useful, okay? And look, okay, it is sad that animals die. Maybe it would be better if we let them die naturally. You have a cow, you raise it, it lives, it dies, we eat it. Yeah, maybe that's a little bit more humane. But yeah, we have become accustomed to cows that are bred to die. But there are a lot of things that are bred to die. If you think about it, just think about this. There's people who grow up just like you or me. They're little kids, they have memories of that, memories of their family, memories of friends. They join the army and they go over to another country and they're shot and killed. In a sense, they were bred to die also. Think about it. What about all those people, millions of people who have died? You've seen documentaries about it. You've seen all these stories of murder and hatred towards each other, towards humans. And the thing that you find more important than talking about that humans are killing humans, some people eating humans, cannibalism, that's not big enough a problem. I'm worried about that chicken over there. Do you realize that a chicken doesn't really even have a perception of its existence? When you chop its head off, it ends. No sadness, no grief, no nothing, no memories, nothing. It's finished. Yes, it's brutal. I'm not saying that chopping an animal up is a fun thing. I don't expect someone to be there, yeah, let's take out its intestines. I'm just saying that it is good for us. And it's just a food chain thing. It's nothing to be afraid of. We're not going to kill off every animal. Yes, a lot of animals have become extinct, and some of that is due to people being greedy, but some of it is due to just how things are. The earth is an evolving thing. New things are being made, old things are dying. This is just a course of reality. But you're getting so pretentious and so worried and fucking... Oh man, PETA pissed me off. Okay, I've talked about him before, but they did this one. Now look, Holocaust jokes do exist, and I will concede to that. There are funny Holocaust jokes, but the Holocaust was not a fucking joke. It's not something that you throw out there to push an agenda. It's not something you throw out there to be fun with. We address it, it's serious, and we try to make light of it to deal with it better. The fact of the matter is, there was a group of people who killed 6 million other people. A fucked up thing. And PETA think it's totally fine in a little, fucking agenda pushing bullshit thing to compare that to probably 30 cows being killed. I'm not saying that one's life is more greater than the other, but the fact of the matter is, a cow got killed by a human got killed by a human. One animal of its own kind killed the other of another of its own kind. Just think about that. That's fucking horrible. And, it's not so bad if a chicken kills a chicken because, of their mental capacity. But humans are the most advanced animal on the planet today, as far as we know. And think about all the things we know about all the other millions of species on this planet already. We're the most evolved. We're at the top of the chain. Okay? And we still, even the most evolved, most thoughtful animal, still at times wants to kill one of its own kind. The one animal that should know better. Just think about that people kill other people no matter what the reason. We know enough not to do it and we do it. Isn't that like 1,000,000 times worse than even the genocide of cows? I mean, yes, it's sad when a human kills a cow, but there's a need for it, food sustaining, and it's one species against another. But against itself... To me, that is the real travesty. I'm not going to be a vegan. I'm not going to be a vegetarian and take some sort of political stand. When I take a political stand, I'm standing for people. And I hate all these little causes, worrying about other little bits that don't fucking matter when the real problem is there is a problem with our species, that we kill our own. And we make so many fucking stupid reasons for it. Religion, money, food, just the dumbest shit. And we fucking blow up, shoot, murder, stab, rape, pillage our own kind. That is a lot more terrifying than 50 cows being killed, and you're gonna fucking make the comparison of 6 million deaths of people done by their own kind against 30 cows that got killed by a human who needed to eat. It's fucking horrible. I despise this way of thinking. I don't hate the people who think like this. I just think, listen to this and get your head around it. Okay? There are much more important things going on, and you're gonna get in my face about a little chicken. Now you know why us people get so crazy about this shit. It has nothing to do with taste or flavour or personality even. It's about humanity. You're worried about a chicken, I'm worried about you. Mad as a goat.